Hi, I'm Les Vegas. In this video, we're talking about the Universal Audio 6176 Vintage Channel Strip, which combines the classic 610 tube preamp and EQ with the legendary 1176 LN compressor limiter. We'll try it on vocals, bass, guitar, and drums. Then we'll toss the process tracks into a full mix and compare it with and without the 6176. This should give you incredible insight on what the 6176 can do for your recordings and vinyl mixes. But first, I'll give you a quick overview of all the features and controls so you have a good idea of how it works. If you're only interested in hearing how it sounds, you can skip directly to the audio demo at any time by clicking the chapter markers on or below this video. The 6176 is divided into two sections, the preamp section and the dynamic section. The classic Putnam 610 preamp section is packed with features including input gain and output level, mic, line, and high Z inputs with multiple impedance settings, 15 decibel pad, polarity reverse, and 48 volt phantom power switches, along with two bands of high and low frequency shelving EQ, each with 3 selectable corner frequencies. The dynamic section has all the same features from the classic 1176 LN, such as input, output, attack, and release controls, and 7 modes of operation, including 5 ratios, the famous all-button mode, and true bypass, so you can completely remove the limiter compressor section from the signal path without moving cables. Each section has dedicated ins and outs on the back panel and can be used independently or in series by flipping the switch on the front panel from split to join. And finally, the classic backlit VU meter has 3 modes of operation. With the meter function, the VU can display the output level of the preamp section, the amount of gain reduction, or the output level of the limiter compressor section. The 6176 has been on back order forever, but Zounds has plenty in stock and ready to ship. Plus, they make it so easy to buy with their split payment option. There's no credit checks, no interest, and free 2-day shipping. All you do is place your order and make your first payment on that day. That's it. The thing is at your door within 48 hours, so you can start recording and finally get that pro commercial quality sound you've been after. Link in the description. Tubes, man. It's all about tubes and transformers and the harmonics and saturation they provide. That's what you need to make each track in your recordings literally fat and add dimension and weight to your final mixes. The crystal clear digital recordings you can capture with nearly any audio interface today is exactly what you need. But without physical tubes and transformers to record your instruments and vocals through, it's easy to end up spending all your time and money on cheaper solutions and wondering why your recordings and mixes never compare to your favorite artists. The main reason I make these videos is to help you produce commercial quality music in the most efficient and cost-effective way. And buying an industry standard mic pre, EQ, and compressor with tubes and transformers like the 6176 is probably the best thing I can recommend, especially if you're just starting out. So I suggest getting one as soon as you can. And please, if you do decide to get one, please keep me in mind when you're ready to purchase and click the link in the description below this video before you buy. It takes you straight to the product page and Zounds kicks me back a percentage of the sale. That's how I can keep making these videos full time and make them available to you for free. For this demo, we'll be using the lead vocal, bass, electric guitar, and drums from my group's upcoming debut release. We'll start by playing each track without the 6176. Then, we'll spark up the 610 preamp and EQ, dial in some good settings, and hear what that sounds like on its own. Next, we'll bypass the preamp and EQ and run it through the 1176 compressor until we're getting just the right amount of gain reduction and ideal attack and release. Finally, we'll flip the switch and hear how the entire vintage channel strip sounds with the preamp, EQ, and compressor engaged. As always, each track was precisely level matched to the original, uncompressed recordings using integrated LUFS measurements from beginning to end, so we can accurately hear the difference the processing makes without louder volume levels influencing our perceptions or decisions. All right, let's get to it.
You bring the look, I got the touch. Take my hand, let it warm up your love. You bring the look, I got the touch. Take my hand, let it warm up your love. You bring the look, I got the touch. Take my hand, let it warm up your love. You bring the look, I got the touch. Take my hand, let it warm up your love.
So, what do you think? Can you hear how the 6176 can level up your recordings and mixes? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I made these test files available in high quality, 44K, 32-bit WAV files to compare in your DAW. You can download these in the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.